YouTube, how's it going? So this is going to be a quick video. It's Sherry again. This is going to be called a quick survivor guide because your kid just got cerebral palsy or is diagnosed or about possibly to be diagnosed. These are things that you're going to want to get. If your kid has cerebral palsy, it's going to make your life 500 million times easier and better, okay? I promise. I've been through it. I know what you're going through. You got to listen to me on this, okay? It's shit that I wish some motherfucker would have told me a long time ago and not made me figure it out on my own throughout these years of my kid. Y'all remember, I have a 4-year-old named Mickey. He's a little devil child. He's super cute. He has cerebral palsy. We've been dealing with it. He's had it, obviously, he was diagnosed at 15 months, but he's super cute. He's a badass little boy. Anyways, okay, first thing you want to do is consider, or if you don't have it already, to get a bigger car. Because with your kid, you might need to get assisted devices. So just make sure that you have a bigger car, or if you have an opportunity to. If you don't, it's not a big deal. It's just going to be a little bit harder to maneuver all the bullshit you got to carry around, assisted devices. Number 2, get you a fanny pack. This will help you because if your kid is having problems like walking, or you got to wheel them in the little wheelchair or help wheeling, or whatever it is, you got a fanny pack. If you need your keys, your car keys, your phone, you zip it in your little fanny pack, and then you andale aventura, okay? So it took me a long time to get it, but I finally got it. You could also get like a little backpack, but honestly, sometimes the backpack is a pain in the dick when you're holding the kid or helping the kid, and then you got to get the backpack off your back and then get your shit out. So something to consider. Okay, another thing, I didn't really think about this. As a parent, you're like, oh, I just want whatever. But like, to get colorful assisted devices, like my son's wheelchair has like little Legos on the side with the little robots, and it's totally like a conversation starter and / friend maker. Like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I like your Legos wheelchair, that's so cute. And I wanted like matte black to look like Fly, but Fly is not, it doesn't, it's not, you're gonna get attention anyway. That was another thing on my list. Get used to the stares, okay? Find a way to cope with it. Sometimes I stare back at the little kids, or I flick them off, or I stick my tongue out, because a lot of parents don't teach their kids, like, don't stare at the special needs kids. So find a way to cope with it, whatever it is. If you want to drink alcohol, I don't know. I mean, don't drink alcohol, but if you do, you got to get used to it because they are going to stare at you. Okay, what's another thing that I talked about? Yeah, so you got to get rough skin. For example, Mickey, I usually cut his hair because it's just easier to do it at home, and I YouTubed how to do it. So I cut his hair. But anyways, we're in the process of moving, and so I didn't have my cutting devices, so my cutting shit. So I had to go to the hair salon. And this bitch was like, a hairdresser, she was like, so what's wrong with your kid's legs? I was like, what? She's like, what's wrong with him? And I was like, nothing. And she's like, why does he wear braces? And I was like, because he needs them. And she's like, well, was he in an accident? And I said, ma'am, honestly, I really don't want to talk about it. Like, and she was like, okay. And as advice as a special needs mom, like, sometimes you're going to get asked a lot of freaking questions. So get used to it. Or get used to saying, I don't want to talk about it. I don't feel comfortable talking about it in front of him. Like, because I don't have to tell this lady at the hairdresser. I mean, yeah, I'm sure she's a nice lady, but why do I have to go into my son's whole medical exam? Like, or his whole medical history? Like, I don't know you, okay? Like, chill. Sometimes it does help because somebody's like, well, my kid's walking kind of funny. And you're like, well, you might want to get that checked out. But, I didn't feel like it. And so you'll see, you'll notice that. They're going to ask a lot of stupid questions. So just get comfortable with saying, like, I don't want to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it, okay? I don't care. All right, what's another thing? Oh, get all of your kids' medical, when your kid goes to the doctor, get all their medical notes. Like, just get them, okay? Because some bitch is going to be asking for the MRI at some other specialist office, and they're going to be saying, well, I sent it over, and they're not going to send it. So, or they're going to forget to send it, and that's going to delay your kid's care. So always get the reports. Like, just say, can I get a copy of it? Even if you don't know how to read it, it's okay. You got a copy. You can say, oh, yeah, I got a copy right here. continue on with their care. So that's something that I really wish somebody would have told me, because I've been through it. I've been, oh my God, okay. But you're going to be fine because I'm here and we're going to get through this. Okay. Am I done? I don't know. Oh, yeah, and just get ready for comebacks. Like, whatever you feel comfortable, you don't have to share your kid's story, okay? That is between you and your kid and your spouse or whatever, or your partner. You don't have to. You're not obligated to. You can tell people to fuck off. I do it all the time. And then you're gonna honestly, get a hat. That was another one of my things, because you're not gonna have time to brush your hair. Look at this. I mean, it's just scary. Also, your friends are going to try to be supportive, but they're going to say some stupid ass shit that's going to piss you off. Like, oh, he's going to be all right, or there's nothing wrong with him. Like, yeah, that's a